Hide this collection and create a new collection. Double click and rename it. We will keep all our images in this collection. Press Shift A, go to Image Reference, and in the image folder, find the front image and load it. So it is loaded in the front view. Go to Object Data Properties and reduce its opacity to 0.5 and align it to the center by pressing G and X. Also press G and Y to move the plane to the back side. Now press numpad 3 to go to right view. Press Shift A, go to Image Reference and find right image and load it in the viewport. Reduce its opacity to 0.5. Press G, X and move the plane on -X axis. Press Ctrl numpad 3 to go to left view. As you can see that the right side reference image is still visible from the left side view. To stop the visibility from both sides, we have to select only front side view option. Now it is visible only from the front side and not from the back side. Import the reference image for the left view. Reduce its opacity to 0.5. Press G and X and move the plane to the back side. Now go to top view by pressing numpad 7 and import another image for the top view. Reduce its opacity to 0.5. Align it properly and move it down. Press Ctrl numpad 7 to go to bottom view and find another image for the bottom view. Move it upward. Our reference image setup is completed. Now let's rename them quickly. Go to filters, select selectable and disable selection so that we cannot select these images by mistake. Now create another selection. Rename it longboard. We will keep our model in this collection. Let's save our file. You can hide the floor if you want. Same for the top view. We will start modeling the longboard with a simple plane. Press Shift A, go to Mesh and select plane. Hit Tab button to go to edit mode. Press Ctrl R to insert an edge in the middle of the plane. Now select these vertices and delete it. Press Tab button to go to object mode and go to add modifier and select mirror and make sure the clipping is on. Press Ctrl R to insert an edge. Go to X-ray view by pressing Alt Z. Now select these vertices and match with the reference image. Press 2 and select the middle edge. Press Ctrl B and scroll the wheel to insert 3 edges. Select this edge, press E and Y and drag it to the bottom. Press Ctrl R to insert an edge. Now select the edge and press Ctrl B to add multiple edges. Now select this edge, press E and Y and extrude it on the top. Press Ctrl R to insert an edge. Now select the edge and Ctrl B to add more edges. Press Ctrl R to insert an edge loop. Now select this edge and extrude it. Extrude it one more time. Select this edge. Press Ctrl B to bevel the edge. Select this edge and extrude it and snap it to the middle. Hold down Shift and select these two edges and press F to fill with a polygon. Now select this edge, press E and extrude the polygon. Extrude it one more time. Press E again and snap it to the middle. Now select this edge and press Ctrl B to bevel the edge. Move the vertices to match with the reference image. Select this edge, press E and extrude it and snap it to the center. Now select these two vertices, press M and merge at center. Hold down Shift and select these two edges and press F to fill with the polygon. As you can see that we only working on the one side of the deck and other side is mirrored. Now we are going to apply the mirror. So go to object mode by pressing tab. In the mirror modifier, select apply. Please hit the like button if you like this video so far. Now we will apply thickness to the deck. Press numpad 3 to go to right view. Move the deck up to match with the reference image. In the object mode, go to add modifier and select solidify. Offset will be 0, even thickness and increase the thickness. If you are happy with the thickness, then apply the modifier. Now press Ctrl numpad 7 and go to bottom view. As you can see that our reference image is not matched with the plane. So we have to select the bottom reference image and move it to the center. Now freeze it again. Now select the plane. Press Alt Z to go to X-ray view. Now we have to create this cut. We will use Boolean method to create this cut. Press Shift A, go to Mesh and select UV sphere. In the UV sphere properties, segments would be 12 and rings would be 8. Now scale it down. Hit tab button to go to edit mode. Match with the reference image. Now press S and Z to scale it down on Z axis. Now drag it up. Hit tab button to go to object mode. Press Shift D and duplicate the sphere and drag it to the bottom. The origin is not in the middle of the sphere. That's why it is not rotating from the middle of the sphere. Go to Object, Set Origin and Origin to Geometry. Now we can rotate the sphere from its center. Press Shift and select these two spheres. Press Ctrl J to join them. Now select the deck. Go to Add Modifier and select Boolean. Now select the object, the two spheres. Isolate the deck. You can see that the Boolean is worked very well. Now apply it. You can delete the spheres, we don't need them. Now we have to remove the n-gons from the deck. Press 1 to go to vertex selection mode. Press A to select all the vertices. Then press M and merge by distance. Increase the value. This will remove all the overlapping vertices. And we must clean our mesh after applying boolean every time. Closely check the mesh for any issue. Now the mesh looks fine. We will now remove the n-gons created during the boolean process. Select these two vertices, press M and choose option Merge at Last. We have to keep the mesh as low as possible right now, so I am removing some edge loops. Select these two vertices and press J to join them. You can use knife tool for quickly create cuts. K is the shortcut for the knife tool. Now select these four vertices, press M and choose option Merge at Center. Always maintain a good edge flow in your mesh. I am using knife tool to quickly add some more cuts. Hold down Ctrl and select this edge, and this will select all the edges between them. Now press G twice so that you can move the edges along their normals. Press Ctrl numpad 7 to go to bottom view. We will now mirror the cuts we had created on the left side of the deck to the right side. In the edit mode, press 3 and then A to select all the polygons of the deck. Go to mesh and select symmetry. We have successfully mirrored the cuts to the right side. We will subdivide the deck later, and before doing that we have to remove these triangles from here. so that the wireframe and shading should look clean. Hold down Ctrl and select these polygons and delete it. Hold down Shift and select these two edges and press F to bridge them. Select these two vertices and merge them together. Press Ctrl R to insert an edge. Now select these two edges and press F to fill, and these two edges and press F. Now select this edge and this edge and press F. Let's move on to other side of the deck. Let's repeat the process here. It is time to mirror the deck once again to the right side. To do that, press 3 to go to polygon selection and press A to select all the polygons. Now go to mesh and select symmetry. Congrats, you have just mirrored the cuts to the right side of the deck once again. Press Alt and select this edge loop and press Alt Shift and select this edge loop. Now press Ctrl B to bevel the edges. Now press Alt Shift to select these edge loops. Press Ctrl B to bevel the edges. Now go to Add Modifier and select Subdivision Surface. It subdivided our mesh and it looks much smoother now. Although we have to remove some edge loops so that it will be remain low poly. Now apply the Subdivision Surface modifier. We can reduce some polygons from here. Press Alt Shift and select these edge loops and press Ctrl X to delete the selection. Hold down Ctrl and select this edge and this edge. It will select all the middle edges. Press S, Y and 0 to make the line straight. Thanks for watching the first part. In the next video, we will continue modeling the longboard.